Ec58 All is in all. Soul to soul talk. All is in all. Life guiding conversations with Morai Amoro and Jenai summer. Let's talk about all is in all, Jenai. I'm all in, Morai. One of the hardest things to comprehend and understand, or even to admit, is that nothing exists on the outside. Let me first start with that Kandu, the creator, is not to be found on the outside, although his everlasting energy is connected to everything, otherwise it couldn't exist. He is within this human body, sometimes referred to as the living temple of God, and closer than our own breath. And to realize this, we must go the path within, and which I link to inner silent prayer and meditation. This to connect to this everlasting life-creating and life-sustaining energy, and to discover one day again that we are in essence souls, spirits, or drops of his eternal ocean of love, light, and life. The second, which is actually the very first thing to understand, which with our own mind and intellect is not possible, is that we as souls are not on the outside of him, because the creation took place not somewhere outside of him, but inside his ocean. We, being in essence souls, have just fallen into a self-created dream or illusion, because we lost our direct contact with him and the soul while exploring and playing inside this dream. Losing this contact and connection, we started to take the creation, the world of body, mind, and matter for real, and are now just lost in that world of me and mine. We must keep this fact that we are still inside Kandu in mind, to not feel hopelessly lost, alone, and separated, and that there is a way to reunite by waking up from this state of dream. So we as souls, and even the entire creation, is within him. And for that reason, I speak about all is in all. Now we can come to the next part of this all. As souls, we connected and got equipped with the universal mind, which holds all the things possible and existing in Crystallia, the creation. I remember this, Morai, and you referring to this as the largest shopping center or computer hard drive in the mortal world of existence. Good that you remember this, and with this understanding we conclude that there will never be something new, as all is already inside. Only in different times in history different things surface that fit in that time of the adventure. Any invention or discovery is thus nothing new, because it was already inside, and this is thus also related to me saying all is in all. When we would be inside the path of rediscovering who and what we really are, we will enter this universal mind and can see for ourselves. Before we reach there, we must first let go of that part inside the universal mind, which has become our own self-created and limited and conditioned mind reality. This is our familiar world of me and mine, but not to forget that this is inside this universal mind, which you can call our personal shopping center, mall, or files inside our computer. This reality which we see projected outside ourselves as the familiar world, is directly connected to our physical human body, through which and in which we experience this mortal and momentary adventure. This physical human body, and just like the universal and personal mind, can only exist because they are connected, created, and sustained by his everlasting life-creating and life-sustaining energy. Again, for you to see that all is in all, and that further linked to one cell of this human body. Our entire human being and existence and all information connected can also be found inside one cell, meaning inside one cell we can find Kandu the Creator and his eternal energy stream, the entire creation, the entire universe, the universal mind, and self-created familiar mind. Morai, this is deep and big, and possible not to be comprehended with our intellect, but it is fascinating. That's correct, Jenai. Because to comprehend this, we must go the journey within. But to end my sharing for today with you, I will make some things very visible and practical for you in your life. That sounds great, Morai. First of all, remember all you see externally, the things you call good or bad, must also be within you. Otherwise, you couldn't recognize them. So do not leave them externally and as a separation, but integrate them through self-reflection and learn from them. Everything what we think that comes from the outside, the beautiful gifts of life, but as well every challenge and confrontation, illness, bacteria and viruses, is already within us. Although may be triggered through something or somebody, we must stay aware that it is within us. By pointing outward, blaming, complaining and judging, we not only make ourselves and others into victims, but we judge simultaneously the creation and Kandu the Creator. All is in all. And for one last very practical help in your life, Jenai, not only God is inside of you, but the entire creation and all knowledge and wisdom. So use everything that happens on the outside and inside for your evolution, and welcome any teacher and guide assisting you to bring that out from within you. All power is within, and all is in all. Thank you, Morai. You are most welcome, Jenai.